One of my favorite experiences and most meaningful experiences that deepened my perspectives and broadened my perspectives was the visit to the Golan Heights.
Visiting the Golan in Quneitra was a very interesting experience. The fact that AMLN was able to grant us with this opportunity for Americans to go with Syrian students to this area of such controversy was truly amazing. I'm very thankful that I've been able to have this opportunity.
In the Golan, that was a really moving experience for everyone, really difficult experience for everyone.
The Golan Heights, it was a very emotional challenge for everyone, specifically the Syrian students. I tried to make jokes that didn't really work very well, just to liven it up a little bit. But in all seriousness, it was a very climactic point, I think, in the program for everyone, because you saw firsthand the separation between the two states and why everyone was still fighting about, at least between those two countries.
Just seeing that kind of condition really made me appreciate where I come from. You know, here I was coming from America. That entire day really, it even deepened the meaning of the American flag that we were holding at that border. I was never the same after that.
This is Quneitra, otherwise known as the Golan Heights. The governor of Quneitra just told us that this is a living testament of what he called the barbaric acts of Israel. They have no intention yet of rebuilding here.
$53,000 people lived here.
هذه المدينة التي كانت تعيش بانسجام وفي تعايش بمحبة وتراحم وتواد ما بين المسلمين والمسيحيين.
This town where people lived in peace and harmony between Christians and Muslims.
Although the students attended media, Arabic language, and conflict resolution sessions almost every day during the program, the group also found time to explore the beautiful treasures of Syria. Damascus is known as one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world, and the students had plenty of time to explore the labyrinth old city of Damascus. Within the old city of Damascus, visitors can stop by many of the religious and historical sites going back centuries. The Umayyad Mosque, dating back to 705 AD, was converted from a church and houses the shrine of John the Baptist. Not too far from the mosque is Bab Tuma, home to most of the city's churches for Damascus's 16% Christian population. During a meeting with the Grand Mufti of Syria, the group learned that even the synagogues of Syria have been preserved and restored for the day when the Syrian Jews decide to return to their homeland. During the first weekend of the program, the students took a road trip to ancient Palmyra, locally known as Tadmor and dating back to the 2nd millennium BC, which was also a stop on the ancient Silk Road. The city was once ruled by the clever Queen Zenobia, who ruled the city of Palmyra in defiance of the Romans who ruled the region at that time. Along the way, students stopped to visit the ancient water wheels that make the city of Hama famous and had a taste of the famous cheese and pistachio dessert. Another road trip took the students to Aleppo, a city famous for its citadel and souk, where many visitors were able to buy spices, scarves, and soap made from olive trees.
The food was great. The music was great. There was lots of singing going on the bus, in our travels. A lot of folkloric Syrian songs that none of the Americans understood. And we Americans tried to sing some songs, but it was very hard because I don't think we collectively as a group really knew one song all the way. You know, we didn't know. The Syrians taught the Americans how to do the Debke dance. It caught on very well. During the trip, there were a few birthdays that were celebrated, one of which was mine. We first had it was always a surprise, by the way, even though we knew it was our birthday, but it was somehow we were surprised with a cake and everybody gathered around. It was really nice. Downtown Damascus in one of the clubs or lounges, and we felt like we were in New York for a moment, and we were dancing to 80s and dance music, so you had no idea you were in Damascus when you were inside.
I would highly recommend programs such as AMLN because for students, American students interested in being part of the leadership of this country in the future, it is highly necessary to become involved or engaged in these cultures which are deemed controversial within the media of our country. And for us to go there and to come back and to share this information with our family and friends and universities is invaluable.
I would strongly recommend the AMLN program for any student to reach out and establish ties with different people from around the world, learn new customs, establish new relationships, and learn something new about this great world that we live in.
It presents an intimate look at this country, and it gives you, the participant, an intimate look into the past, the present, and the future of relations between the United States and Syria.
I think overall, the camaraderie that was built, the rapport we built between each other, between the administrators, between the ministers we met with, or members of the administration, has gone a long way. And you can see how everyone, all the students, felt empowered to ask questions. This program is probably the vehicle that provided that forum for every student to be able to do that. We were interviewed by the Syrian television, and they had some questions. I think the person that interviewed us was surprised at some of our answers regarding stereotype, and we were saying that the media, the mass media, caused some of it, and how he could do something about it, how we as individuals need to do something about it. Anyone that watches us on TV now, or watching this video for that matter, can do something about it. And it's just a matter of understanding, having an open mind.
I think it's incredibly important to continue programs like this, replicate it across the Middle East and even worldwide. Everyone who participated in this was just like hungry to have this experience, and I only wish that more people could experience this, not just the 24 that I worked with.